Good afternoon, guys. Brian here, and today I want to give you my impressions on the Tamashii explosion effects that have come out a little while ago that I picked up. And yeah, they're just 3 individual pieces. Obviously, I have 2 of the red sets because you can never have enough explosions. One's done in explosion, the other is done in smoke effects. So as you can see in this orientation, they actually are kind of designed to go together. The problem is they don't go well together at all. Each piece is individually numbered. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but on here there's the number 1, and this one is number 2 right there, and this guy all the way back there is number 3. In order to combine them, you basically just set them together. Like these 2 pieces, sets 2 and 3, lock in together, and they do go together in a specific order. It goes 1, 2, 3. Pieces 2 and 3 actually do kind of lock together pretty decently, but thanks to this spike and this cutout groove. Slot one to the other, and they can sit there pretty well. Problem is that piece number 1 doesn't. You literally cannot have an orientation of these guys without some sort of stage to hold piece number 1 up. That's what these guys are currently doing. There's an Act 4 stage that came with one of the Dragon Ball figures holding up piece number 1 on those guys. And then piece 2 and 3 are actually sitting on it. You can probably see the base of the stand right here that the pieces 2 and 3 are sitting on. But you then just basically arrange them and kind of place piece number 1 in a roughly decent position to get that big explosion effect. And the gray ones can do the same thing, it's just they have the same issue. It's just kind of a pain in the butt, and I wish these guys were not... I wish these guys were able to click together solidly without any sort of stages or anything. I will say that I absolutely love that there are ports for the stages on the base of all these guys. So, if you want, you can have one of these sitting there like that, and that looks cool. So I kind of love the paintwork on these guys too. They are like molded in this clear, translucent orange, and then painted yellow on the inside. So you get this cool, like, kind of see-through, kind of not. It works well enough to me. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the spikes of explosions, but I'm willing to go with it. I like it well enough that I want more of them. The gray ones, to be honest, they look kind of more like concrete and stone than all that smoke, really. So they're not great to me. I think these are interesting, but not the definitive way to do explosions and smoke. And to be honest, I really, really wanted some sort of like the Flame Effects had these clip-on pieces that I didn't even know about until I opened the box. I desperately wanted something like that for these guys, like especially like smoke versions of something like this, where you can have tendrils of smoke hanging off somebody. That would be awesome. But that's not what came in these boxes. So from a practicality standpoint, I like them. They add dynamics to a scene. You've probably seen some of my videos where they are being used, and I do like them. They look cool. It's just they're not as amazing to me as I'd like. However, there's one other thing that I realized about these guys recently. If I take some of the impact effects and separate them out, I can kind of like place some of them on these guys, just haphazardly setting them down. Just getting them to kind of just sit there. And it does actually enhance the effect. It looks more like something's exploding and destroying the ground. I think this is just another example of synergy between these pieces that ends up making a scene look much more dynamic. So I guess that's my final thoughts on these effects. They are cool, but imperfect. But I'm curious to know what you guys think of them. You've seen them in some of my videos. I'm curious to know what you guys think about them. So let me know down below. And I want to take a moment to sincerely thank you guys. Those of you who have subscribed and spread the word about us, you guys are awesome. And it's because of you guys that we continue doing this stuff. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for doing all that. And you're awesome. Till next time, guys. See you later.